Hello gamers, hope you're doing good. This is Motion Master and today I'm going to show you each and every item and blocks that have been added in the latest Minecraft update 1.17 in the Bedrock version. Before I start the video, I wanted to let you know that this took me almost 2 whole days to make. So it would really be appreciated if you drop a like and hit the subscribe button to support my channel. So without any more delay, let's start. In Minecraft 1.17, if you dig deep enough, you can get deep slate. There are deep slate blobs deep in your world. If you break them, you will get cobbled deep slate. That is not deep slate, but the cobbled version. Same as if you break stone, you get cobblestone. The same here in deep slate. Now, if you use silk touch, you can get the deep slate block itself, which is very different from the cobbled deep slate. The texture is a lot different. So, if you use the furnace and put the cobbled deep slate inside, you can get the normal deep slate block. The normal deep slate block on its own is of no use, but can be used as a building block only. If you put the normal deep slate block in a furnace, it will do nothing. In the stone cutter, if we put the normal deep slate, you will get nothing. But if we put cobbled deep slate, we can get a vast number of blocks, such as the chisel deep slate, the deep slate bricks with slabs, stairs and walls, the deep slate tiles, which are absolutely new block that look just like the bricks, and they are my favorite block in the deep slate family. And then you can get polished deep slate with stairs, slabs and walls for each and every one of them. I'll showcase each and every member of the deep slate family here with a list. So these are every deep slate versions. Here's the normal deep slate, the cobbled deep slate, slabs, stairs, walls, the deep slate bricks, slabs, stairs and walls, the deep slate tiles, slabs, stairs and walls, and here we have the polished deep slate with slabs, stairs and walls, and the last one, deep slate chiseled version. 1.17 has absolutely changed the textures of all the ores. Iron is gold, diamond, lapis lazuli, redstone, coal, the copper, the new ore and emerald. And there are more blocks or ores in the game. There is deep slate iron ore, deep slate gold ore, deep slate diamond ore, deep slate lapis lazuli, deep slate redstone, deep slate coal, deep slate copper and deep slate emerald. They are as same as the normal ones. So if we break the iron ore, we will get raw iron. For 3 blocks, we get 3 raw iron. But there's a twist. If we use fortune 3, we'll get more. I'll break 3 blocks of iron, and all together, let's see how much we've got. We have 3 in the inventory, and now we have 10. That is, we got 7 raw iron from only 3 blocks. That's insane. The same goes for gold. If we break with a normal pickaxe, we'll get 3 raw gold for 3 blocks. And I'll just throw them away for you can see them quite clearly. So I'll throw away the raw gold and the raw iron also. Now I'll mine it with fortune 3. And now we got a total of 9 raw gold from just 3 blocks. And that's insane. So now fortune works for these ores also that didn't used to be. Now copper is a bit different. If we mine it with a normal pickaxe, we'll get 2 to 3 raw copper. You can see I mine it with a normal pickaxe and I got a total of 7 from 3 blocks. I'll throw them away and then mine the copper with a fortune pickaxe. And I'll again mine 3 blocks and I got a total of 15. That is, I got 5 from each block. And fortune works just like magic with copper blocks. So they work the same for the deep slate ores, if you ask. And if we use them in the crafting table, we can make some new blocks. Let's go. So in the crafting table, we'll put 9 of each of these raw blocks. 9 raw gold, we got raw gold block. 9 raw copper, we got raw iron block. And 9 raw copper, we got a raw copper block. I'll showcase each one of them here. And to be true, these blocks are really cool looking. These look a lot like beans but are really cool. You can see each and every raw block here. Now to get the real gold, iron and copper, we have to put these raw items in the furnace. If we put raw gold in the furnace, we'll get gold ingot. If we put raw iron or raw copper, for now we'll get copper ingot. And then if we put raw iron at last, we'll get iron ingots, as it used to be with the ores. Now in Minecraft 1.17, when you killed a drowned, you have a certain chance to get a copper ingot instead of a gold ingot that you used to get in 1.16. You can get copper ingot from drowned. With these copper ingots that you can get from mining and from killing drowns, you can make copper blocks. So I'll be making a certain number of blocks. And see, we have these copper blocks here. More about these blocks here. So with time, these blocks can age. These can age to these lightly weathered, and from here these can age to these semi-weathered, and finally to the oxidized copper blocks. So if we go to the stone cutter and put our copper into there, we'll get cut copper. There are cut copper stairs and slabs too. And cut copper can also age like the normal copper blocks. There is the normal cut copper, the lightly weathered cut copper, the semi-weathered cut copper, and the oxidized cut copper. You can see the stairs and the slabs here. Now in the crafting table, if you put 3 copper ingots in a straight line, you can now get the lightning rod. And trust me, these are the best. If you put lightning rod on oxidized copper blocks and then use channeling trident to shower lightning on the rod, you can actually deoxidize the copper blocks. And if you don't even want to deoxidize the copper blocks, you can just use them to not burn your wooden house. Now if you put a honeycomb on a copper block, it will stay the same color for throughout your life. It will not change color as the normal copper block. Now if we use the axe on the waxed copper block, we can de-wax it. And if we use it on the oxidized copper block, we can de-oxidize it. And this process is really insane. Now in Minecraft 1.17, you will gonna get these amethyst geodes. Amethyst geodes are these huge structures filled with amethyst. And just listen to the noise they make while you walk on them. So these are amethyst clusters. If you break them, you will get 4 amethyst shards. But if you use Fortune 3 that I'm gonna use, you can get more. As I got 24 total amethyst shards. And then if you use Silk Touch on them, you can get the whole amethyst cluster that you can then place on any block, and it just looks really cool. Okay, so this is the budding amethyst block. If you mine it, you get nothing. If you even use Silk Touch, you will get nothing. Budding amethyst block is processed to stay there, but if you break these amethyst blocks, the normal ones, you will get them. And you can also make them with 4 amethyst shards in the crafting table. Then you can place them anywhere you want. Now, just outside the amethyst geode, you will get this white block called calcite. Calcite has no use, but you can find amethyst geodes if you see one in your world. Outside the calcite, you will get smooth basalt. You can also make smooth basalt with another way. I'll talk about it later. But first, let me show you something else. And that's tough. Minecraft 1.17 has added the tough block. Tough block has no use in itself and is just like granite or diorite. They just spawn in blobs in your world and do nothing. It has a unique sound while blazing though. Remember the smooth basalt? You can use basalt from the nether that you get in the nether basalt valley. You can use that in the furnace to make smooth basalt. And what I'm gonna tell you about the texture of the smooth basalt will blow your mind. It is actually the texture of the normal basalt, and it blends in quite well, as you can see. This is really unique. Now, more about amethyst. In a crafting table, if you put 1 amethyst and 2 copper ingots, you can get the spyglass or the telescope, as you may call it. The spyglass can be used to zoom. You can just look far, far away as you do in real life with the telescope. Oh, what's that white thing? That's a sheep with a cat sound. Oh, there's the cat. Okay, so this was the best thing that I have seen in the 1.17 update and has really caught my eye. This thing was not in Bedrock Edition and was only in Java Edition, and I am really happy to see it in Bedrock finally. Another thing you can make with amethyst is tinted glass. Put 1 glass in the middle and 4 amethyst and you will get the tinted glass. Tinted glass is not like normal glass. Normal glass can show you light, that is, light can pass through it. But through tinted glass, things are different. Just watch what I'm doing. I'm building a small house-like thing with a hollow in the middle. You can see that we can see what's inside. That is, light is traveling inside the normal glass block. But if we use the tinted glass and make the same structure, things are going to be different. Just watch what I'm doing. And here I put the last block, and here you can see that everything inside the block is dark. Before 1.17 in Minecraft Bedrock version, you could add lava and water to cauldrons. But in 1.17, you can add one more thing, that is powder snow. Powder snow is like real snow. It's a semi-solid or a semi-liquid, as you may call it. We can pass through powder snow. As real life snow has no form, nothing, powder snow has a cube shape, as all things in Minecraft do. But you can pass through it, and it's really insane. In survival mode, if you go inside a powder snow block and stay there for a few moments, your whole screen will freeze and the hearts will become blue, and you'll start to take freeze damage, and it can kill you if you are in hard mode. So more about damage, Minecraft had added new sound effects for damages like the drowning damage and the burning damage. So Minecraft 1.17 has added dripstone. That includes dripstone blocks and pointed dripstone. Pointed dripstones are just excellent. You can make them as long as you want, or as we may call it, tall. So dripstone is present in real life as well. You can find them in caves in the form of stalagmites and stalactites. I showed you the stalagmites, and for the stalagmites I'm showing you now. Dripstone can also be placed upside down, just like that. And these look really cool. So with a setup like these and putting lava on one hole and water on the other, the two fluids will flow down into these cauldrons, or as we may call it, drip. Lava drips down to this cauldron and water does the same with this one. So with time, these two cauldrons will fill up just like that. Now, if you break the block above pointed dripstone, it will fall down, and if there is any animal below it, it will die. And now dripstone can also grow. Minecraft 1.17 has added the moss block that looks almost like the grass block. So it's quite identical to the grass block, and the best part is if you place moss block beside stone and then use bone meal on it, it will change the stone into moss. It works only for stone though, not deep slate. I made a mistake. So if you bone meal that, you will get quite a number of things like moss carpet that I'm using right now. Moss carpet can be placed on any block, and that block will look like the moss block from the above only. The next thing that you get from bone mealing the moss block are azalea bushes. There are two types of azalea bushes, the normal one and the flowering azalea bush. If you bone meal any of them, you will get an azalea tree that looks quite weird. I'll also try it with the flowering azalea bush. And if we bone meal, we get stuck in a tree, the azalea tree. So azalea tree has oak wood that is totally not fine. Oak wood is only for oak trees. Why is it for azalea? In azalea trees, you will get azalea leaves and flowering azalea leaves that look quite cool. If you break the trunk, underneath the azalea tree, you can find rooted dirt. I'll show you with the other tree too. But first, let me show you that this looks quite different from the normal dirt. If you use hoe, you can get hanging roots from these rooted dirt. You can see we got the hanging roots. Now, hanging roots can be placed underneath any block that you want, underneath any block, but not above. Hanging roots make the block look quite cool, as if they are dripping down. Minecraft 1.17 has also added drip leaf. Here I am putting small drip leaves on moss block, and if we bone meal it, we can get big drip leaves of different sizes. Big drip leaf is quite different. If we stand on that, we will fall, and the drip leaf will be tilted like this. But there is a way to stop that. If we use redstone right beside the leaf, it will not tilt and we will not fall. This is very interesting for making parkour maps. Minecraft 1.17 has also added glowberries. They look just like 3D vines that have been in Minecraft for so long. We can place them underneath any block and as long as we want. In the night time, if we use bone meal on these vines, we can get glowberries that emit a light level of 13 and can glow up the surrounding area. If we hit the glowberries, we can get them, and then we can also eat them. But sadly, if we eat them, we don't glow. So these are spore blossoms. Spore blossoms can be placed on any block, not on but underneath any blocks, and they emit these kind of particles all over the surroundings. The update 1.17 has also added glow lichen. Glow lichen emits a light level of 1 and can be found in caves. We can use shears to get them, and we can use bone meal to spread them throughout the area. .17 has also added glow squids that don't really glow but are kind of glow in the dark things. If we manage to kill them, we can get ink sacs that are glowing sacs. We can use these glowing sacs in item frames. Here is a side-by-side comparison of a normal item frame and a glow item frame. The glow item frame glows. The same counts for the map. If we place a map in the glow item frame, the map will glow in the dark. Another thing that glows is the sign. If we write something in the sign and then use a dye on it, we cannot see it in the dark. But if we use the glowing sac, the letters that have been written on the sign glow. We can use any dye that will glow in the dark. Make sure you follow what is written in the sign. Minecraft 1.17 has also added goats. And here we have a baby goat. We have a goat and its baby version. So we also have screaming goats that scream all the way around. We can get milk from these goats. First we need to go to them with the empty bucket and then press the milk icon and we will get milk from the goats that we can drink. Minecraft has added 5 different types of axolotls. There are 5 colors, mainly pink, yellow, blue, white and brown. The blue one is very rare and can only be found in baby axolotls. So axolotls live in water bodies. Let me find one. So here we can see that axolotls can swim in the water just like fish. And if we hold a bucket of tropical fish, axolotls will be attracted towards us. If we spawn a drowned here, all axolotls will be attacking the drowned. Not only drowns but also guardians. And another one, the elder guardian. Axolotls will be attacking all these three mobs in Minecraft 1.17. Now for bug fixes in Minecraft 1.17, the color of water has been changed to a richer shade of deep blue. It doesn't look quite good but is more clear as it does not have the water fog, just like the Java edition. If we jump and then hit a mob, we'll get a critical hit, which has stars spreading all over the screen. So that was it for today, gamers. These are all the things that are coming in Minecraft 1.17 update in the Bedrock version. In the Java version, candles will also be added. The Bedrock version will get them a few weeks later. Drop a like and hit the red subscribe button and make it gray to support the channel if you haven't done already. And I'll meet you guys in the next one.